Raju sir to share a few words.
I can't speak that kind of Hindi. They will understanding full meaning of the words he chose. And yeah, I can speak in Telugu. I'll stick to English at this point of time to make myself clear so that you don't misunderstand my wrong Hindi or wrong Telugu. First of all, dignitaries, colleagues from the industry, students, good wishes on the 15th Foundation Day of IIP, on which we have heard so many good things from director here and the director from IIP Bombay about how IIP is becoming the institute of national importance, how it's going to get modernized, and how it's encouraging through the educational institutions, encouraging creativity or ensuring that creative or innovations are promoted. We talked about IP. I think it's pretty good to know on this. I'm sure going forward 16th, 17th, 18th, we'll hear bigger things, and that's all of our wish. As Venki said, I'm not very frequent member of the meetings here. I still remember when IIP Hyderabad was to start, the good mix of, I think one of the good fundamental reasons why this institute is apolitical and pretty progressive is, as he rightly mentioned, the right constitution of the committee. I think it's the entrepreneurs and the professionals who made a mix and created that vision at that time. I mean, I remember any such kind of institute to start when you make a business plan, and you don't make a business plan, right? I mean, you start saying invest something and then, okay, let it flow. It's an educational institution with some facility to kind of test and give certification to chemical industry and make money, be self-sustained. But I think the committee decided that yes, all of them have to be done, but it also should make enough money to reinvest into this and grow and keep moving forward. I mean, I used to see these meetings in the background, and I think that's the base on which, I remember first or second year they said they made money. They made surplus money to reinvest into the business, with which I think any committee, if that kind of a performance continues, will be encouraged to kind of reinvest and develop the institute. And I think congratulations, we should congratulate all the committees that were there, starting from the chairman, the directors of the institute, and all the stakeholders there, including the students. A couple of things, as I come from secondary packaging, which you probably learn a little less compared to the curriculum that you have. We had, we come probably the second 50% of the packaging industry, which consists of once you make a primary product, how do you then make it shippable, transportable in different modes of the transport and environmental conditions. That's, of course, you will consider that while making a primary pack, right? And you'll have to see how this tube or how this small corrugated carton need to be finally delivered to the end customer. It may be one of the criteria, but it's probably not enough. That's what I felt when I see some of the, we have good number of IIP students with us who are, some of them are teach the field engineering, what we call the packaging development, packaging standards, or new packaging methods to the global SIGNOD members. So I'm pretty proud to actually they have developed to that kind of a level. Given the curriculum, giving the curriculum a little more focus onto the secondary packaging after you make the innovative, creative packs on the primary side, probably makes all of you a full-fledged packaging specialist, which I am sure will benefit not just the industry, individuals and overall economy. I mean, that's something which is one of my requests to the chairman and the directors to see whether we can add a little more on that secondary side. Of course, the third part which is growing is not just the the pack itself. That pack obviously need to be produced in machinery. I'm sure if you make a tube, of course, it's not just tube, the technology behind making the tube. It's not just paperboard, it's technology behind making that paperboard to be able to make it sustainable, to make it digitally compatible, to make it customer appealing, or you can put any number of things. I think the technology side is another piece which, as Mr. IIP has suggested, some can be learned through visits and some probably need to be learned while you are studying. And I'm sure that technology piece, how to apply, how to produce, there's two parts to it. One is to produce, the second part is apply. Right? I mean, you have today with the kind of Corona has opened up. For some it's a closure, some it's difficulty. For many, it's opened up new opportunities. And one of them is, how do you make packaging touch-free, right? No people involved. And that's kind of is another field which is kind of lots of innovation, lots of thinking, lots of research is going into this. Any type of primary pack that you're thinking. So going forward, I think it's something that's of great importance. And just to remind you, in the last 1 year in the COVID, most organizations made people to work from home, right? And today, maybe about a month back, everybody said, okay, COVID is gone, now it's free, let's bring back people. But remind you, 90% of the people, companies didn't call them back. They said, okay, continue to work from home, because there are certain benefits. They didn't see the companies performing anywhere different. They were all seeing the companies were performing as good or better in some segments. If that is so, how do you then do all these physical activities that need to be performed in the factories, right? On the brick and mortar. If that's the kind of a thing that people can, all the thinkers, all the others, designers, etc., can sit at home, but on the factory site you still have to do it, right? And how to go, that's kind of pushing this, everybody to look at how do I make sure that with less and less resources, understanding the advantages of resources working from anywhere, can make my production and make my product touch-free and automatic. And this is something, again, I think opens up lots of opportunities for people like you. And I'm sure on 16th and 17th Foundations Day that we will all celebrate, we will hear more good news. All the best wishes. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your kind words, sir.